Hi, this is Demote, and today I'm going to be doing the Ruler of Books tag. This tag was originally created by Ariel Bissett, and I was tagged by Bree Hill, who is really awesome. She has a lot of great videos, especially if you love historical romance. I have not read that many books from the genre, but her videos have given me a long list of books that I need to get to. And so I will link to both the original tag video and Bree's video below. So yeah, let's get started. So the first question is, what book would you make everybody read? Okay, so I feel a little bit weird about imposing books on people, but this is a hypothetical situation, so I should just get over that. So the book that I would make everybody read is The Making of Asian America. This is a really great book about the history of immigration to the US from many different Asian countries, and I think it does a really great job. I reviewed this a while ago, and I just really enjoyed it, and I think I would make people read it because it's just a huge part of history, especially it's a huge part of US history that if you are American and you grow up in our schools that you just don't really learn that much about. So I found it really amazing for me to learn from, and I just think a lot of us would benefit from learning more about this part of history. Number two, what would you abolish in book construction? This was really hard for me and couldn't really think of anything. I think maybe useless summaries, like that standard like YA cookie cutter summary that like doesn't tell you anything and is often misleading, where it's like, I don't know, girl goes to high school and she only has one or two friends, and then mystery guys comes into town, but then she also kind of likes other guy, but they also all have to save the world and there's secrets and everyone's hiding. Like, I don't know, there's like this really standard formula for a YA book summary that I feel like a lot of us know at this point. Maybe that's what I would abolish because I just don't find it very helpful. Number three, what author would you commission to write you any book? I think I would really want Joan Didion to write me a book about everything that's going on right now. I started reading her book Slouching Towards Bethlehem because I'd heard it brought up as a really good book about the 60s that's like kind of a counterpoint to a lot of shit that's going on right now. And I would just be really interested in like, you know, kind of recapturing that take, maybe to like talk about the clusterfuck that, you know, that is 2016, whether or not it actually ranks as a clusterfuck compared to the 60s. Yeah, I think that's who I would commission. What book would you demote to the basement of the library? This is like super petty of me, and this is really because I was at the library the other day and I saw like at least 8 or 9 copies of this book, and it just like triggered my dislike of the author. And this is Not My Girl by Lena Dunham. I don't really like Lena Dunham. I haven't watched Girls, but I just have a lot of issues with the things that she chooses to be, the things that she chooses to say, the way she chooses to say them. I just find it very frustrating, and so yeah, this is just very petty of me. Maybe throw some of Trump's books down there. I don't know, I'd be happy with him not really having a mark on society anymore. Number 5, what cover artist would you commission to make a mural? And for this, I'm gonna go to comics, of course, and this is Phil Noto. His artwork is absolutely beautiful. It's like a watercolor kind of like flowy aesthetic. They're just really beautiful and they're really soothing to look at. I really recommend looking up some of his artwork. I really love it. Every time I see anything with like that he's made the cover of, like I just have that immediate impulse to buy it because it's just so beautiful. Number 6, what character's face would you put on a coin? I would put Minerva McGonagall. I feel like her disapproving stare would be the best way to ensure that I stop spending my money. Plus, she deserves to be honored in every form possible. So number 7, what book would you award the 2016 Ruler of Books Prize to? And I think because I just read it, it would be A Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I really loved the book. I think it was amazing that it managed to live up to how much hype there was around it. A lot of times with anything, when there's a lot of hype, it's really easy to fall short, but I love the book, I love the characters, I love the writing, I love the story, I loved everything about it. Yeah. He's hard at work over there. He only sleeps on his bed if it's on my bed. And now that it's like getting colder, he's like really psyched to be in that bed, on my bed. So yeah. But yes, Ian. Yeah. He's the true ruler of books in this household. He's the true ruler of this household, actually. Anyway, yeah, so that was the Ruler of Books tag. Yeah, bye.